welcome back to Tabletop Saga. We've got more Border Patrol today. We're looking at Robin's High Elf list. It's a pretty cool little list. It uses some very nice miniatures, and I'm excited to find out what's in it. So, Robin, over to you.
High Elves. So,
first off, actually, let's establish why you go for High Elves. Because they're the inferior elves. Dark Elves are better.
No. In the tier system, Dark Elves are just below Wood Elves and well below High Elves.
Okay, well now we've established that.
They have some cool models.
So, High Elves. Why have we chosen High Elves?
Because I wanted them when I was a teenager. Actually, I had one elf, one mage painted that I've still got, so I've stripped him. He's not in this army though, but they're just a cool looking thing. But I think when I was younger, I was like, I can't paint them to look like how they do in the thing, because they were quite.
Well, High Elves are pristine, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a certain painting style, especially in like the, also I've showed off already, like the 5th edition army book. They're quite stylised in the style they are, and I think now, obviously I'm older, so I can paint them in my own style and be happy with it, and kind of nod towards that without copying, because I still don't think I can quite copy it. It's not quite my style of painting, but I like the idea of a high elf force. So what I've done, originally I was just going to copy, not Paul Sawyer this time, the back of the 5th edition high elf book had like an initial 1,000-point force. And I was going to copy some of that to make a 500-point, because that will probably form a force at some point.
Yeah, if you build to the 1,000 point, you can do the 2 500s.
But it wouldn't have been the most exciting thing, because I probably ended up with like 2 units of troops and a bolt thrower. I don't think it would have been the most exciting thing to play, so I've gone for 3 units of troops instead. Obviously elves, not the cheapest things, so I've gone for 15 spearmen with a command. They're painted and done. Any basing. 10 archers with longbows. Just 10 archers, because I don't think they need a command. They're just there to do a job. Yeah, they're painted and done. And then 10 Lothian Sea Guard.
Oh, they're lovely. Yeah,
interesting models. I guess we'll come to models in a second. I'm halfway through painting that unit, and it was more with them. Obviously, the elves have a lot of interesting units, but again, the idea of border patrol, I'm thinking, okay, they're maybe one of the, because there's a few elven or an elven city or outposts, isn't there, in the border princes?
Yes.
So it makes sense. The Lothian Sea Guard probably gone by ship.
Yeah.
And
well,
I can't imagine. I can't imagine in a small force something like Calador Dragon Princes.
Yeah.
Be like, oh yeah, we'll come with your 15 men, and that, because that's a bit beneath them. Or Phoenix Guard. Or
yeah. But I like, again, that it's cool because it fits the idea that they're a seafaring race, and it's a little ship-borne force. It's just
and also Lothian Sea Guard are interesting because when you can only take a few units, spears, shields, and bows.
Oh, so
they
useful.
fill
Many
thing.
niches.
I was actually tempted to just take 3, probably would have been 10 point of Lothian Sea Guard and just have a Sea Guard force. That might be something I do later on. Maybe I could do that as another 500-point add-on of just Sea Guard. But yeah, so those 3 units, and then a noble on a horse, which doesn't really make sense. But I really like the model. Because nothing else is mounted. So, yeah,
but he's done higher, so you can shout over people's heads.
Yeah.
I think we've got to let you away with the fact that it is a very cool mini.
Yeah, so I bought scoured eBay, and picked up one of the 5th edition, or 5/6, but I think it was, 4/5 it would have been actually, Elven Heroes on horse.
Yeah, he's cool.
So yeah, that'll be my leader. So model wise, again, I am 3D printing, and once again, it is to do with price, but not because of GW's prices. Again, it's because
eBay.
Yeah, unlike because they're not out yet, and I've bought, like I said, I bought the Commander. Is an eBay figure. I've also bought a box of Silver Helms on eBay. They're not cheap. Like the Silver Helms.
Yeah.
I managed to get 8, and you're looking at £10 a figure nearly. Like that's what they cost. That's fine. I wanted to get an army done. Again, I went and found a 3D sculptor who the style of the elves is very much. I think they're a little bit chunkier. I could probably adjust that, but they're very much 5th edition style.
Yeah, they're very in keeping.
Elves. Yeah, I think I could easily mix, and I will be mixing the spearmen and the archers. I could probably mix with other things. I think the Sea Guard, or the unit that I'm using to represent the Sea Guard, are probably a little bit more stylised, but they're clearly Sea Guard. They have seashells everywhere and octopuses on their helmets and stuff like that. So I don't feel bad about printing it. Again, someone's put time and effort into sculpting the miniatures and paying for them. But yeah, it's just a way of getting, I think, because there's only so many armies out. Well, 2.
2, yeah.
Obviously, third one. Well, I guess no, technically 3 now, but it's not here yet, is it? Because the pre-order was the other day. And
At time of recording, it's Orcs and Goblins is just
and
coming out.
Dwarves announced.
Yeah.
If again, it's different. If they'd done, I know they haven't, but if they'd said, right, this is the order the armies are going to be in, elves are going to be number 6, I'd probably be tempted to wait because I know when stuff was coming.
Yeah.
But because we weren't sure at the very start exactly what the release rate was, it could have been 4 months before we saw the Orcs and Goblins, couldn't it? It's only been just 1 and a bit, I guess, technically.
Yeah.
So stuff is coming faster, but that's fine. I'll add to it later with plastics. But yeah, 3D printed models, mostly painted as well. Actually, so that'll be the first army I think I have ready to go.
So what have you got left that you need to paint?
I've got to paint 5 Lothan Sea Guard, the 10 shields for the whole Sea Guard unit, finish the basing on all the figures, and paint the Commander. The horse is done, just got to paint the Commander.
So you've got 6 miniatures and a bunch of basing ready.
Yeah, not a lot.
That's close.
A couple of months and it should be done.
Yeah, but neither of us can claim to be the fastest painters.
No, I'm easily distracted.
Well, easily distracted, but also we're very particular, and we enjoy painting.
Yeah, I know exactly what.
So we have excuses.
I know what I want my force to look like. So the 3D. I spent a long time looking for different 3D sculptors because loads of people do elves.
Yeah.
Loads of people do, and whether they're GW style elves or not GW style elves, there's so many out there. Loads really nice, but I had a certain look, a certain shape helmet.
Yeah.
That's the look you want.
No, I've seen yours, and they are very close. They're very nice, and I think if you are looking for a 3D print which fits in with the kind of old world vibe and what High Elves will be, I think they're very, very good.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to get them on the table, and that'll be the first. I guess the first games will probably be them versus your Tomb Kings. I guess I would expect.
Well, it depends actually. I mean, I can reveal to all of you here now what I told you, which is that the bases on the chariots and the Bone Dragon, which, as an aside, that came in my box, are warped and you can't use them. So Games Workshop very, very quickly.
Sending you a whole new box. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
That would be a reveal. No, they didn't. I emailed them, and within about an hour, they'd gotten back to me and basically said they were very sorry, but that they didn't have any bases in stock to replace them with. So they've given me a gift voucher so that when they are in stock, I can purchase them. But who knows when they'll be in stock? So
you could also just base them on the gift voucher, if it's the right size.
Well, it's an electronic gift voucher, unfortunately.
They're not even sending you.
They're not even sending me a real one. No, it's electronic. So
No, you can't base them on that.
no. So basically, what that means is that like a child, a petulant child. I took
Put them in the cupboard.
Yeah, I put them in the cupboard. I took my ball home, put them in the cupboard, and I went back to my favourite army from back in the day and have just got chaos.
But GW have won there, haven't they? Because they've given you a call it £12 voucher for some bases that aren't in stock yet, and as revenge, you've bought 2 different chaos armies from them to teach them a lesson.
That'll show them.
That will learn them.
Smash that system. I mean, to be honest, I hadn't thought of it like that. But I feel a bit silly. I will do the Tomb Kings. It's agonising because they're so close.
They are very close to done.
They're so close to being done. If those bases were done, they would be finished now.
Yeah, but the elves are going to be my first. I've started one of my other Border Patrol armies that we talked about, but yeah, the elves are going to be done first, I think, and ready to go.
Ready for me to smash their skulls in using my raiding force. Should be good. So till next time, folks. I hope you enjoy your games of Old World and that you have a lot of them. So from us,
Bye.
see ya.